Hello, my name's Leo, and a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, I told you about how I came about finding the love of my life. And it involved bringing her from a foreign country over to the United States. And I want to talk to you tonight about the first steps of obtaining a K-1 visa. This is a way of bringing your fiancé to the United States so that you can marry her. And that's what I did. I went through some service that I was not too happy with. They took a lot of my money and did not give me a lot of support. But since then, I have found that the process is very, very simple and easy to manage as long as you can read and follow instructions. And I want to share with you the steps involved that I went through so that you can perhaps do it yourself and save some money. Yeah, I spent about $700, and I understand a lot of people have spent thousands of dollars obtaining information and support from a lawyer, but I don't really know that you need to do that. What you're wanting to do is petition the United States Citizen and Immigration Service to allow your fiancé to come to the United States. Once your fiancé is here, you'll have 90 days in which to marry them. Generally, the process and the USCIS really want you to have visited face-to-face with your fiancé within the last 2 years. And it's really important if you want to convince the government, U.S. government, that you've made those face-to-face visits happen. Take pictures, document, keep copies of your emails or your love letters. I did all of that, which was really important when it came time for steps 3 and 4 and the interview process. But as long as you've got that information, your travel arrangements, your flight plans, your copies of your tickets, and how you paid for them, all of that is really important to establish the relationship ahead of time. The first step in obtaining this K-1 visa process, and you can do K-2 if your fiancé happens to have a child. The K-2 can bring the any child that they may have along with them. But the K-1 visa process is designed to bring your fiancé to the United States. The first step in doing so, and that's what I want to focus on with this video, is filling out the form I-129F. It's a simple form, well, simple in that it's 13 pages long, and the instructions for it are 15 pages long. But if you can read English and fill in the blanks, it's easy. I did it online. I sent it to the service. They check it, but they didn't make any suggestions once I had filled it out. I was paying for their service, and anyway, so it's easy. Now, the form, the actual petition for alien fiancé, goes to the Department of Homeland Security with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. You'll put it together, answer all of the questions, fill it. You can fill it in online. Or you can print it out. It's one of those Adobe forms, and you can print it, type it in, fill it out, or print the form